So X's are buttholes. Hey guys, welcome back to the show, welcome back to the diary. So yes, buttholes. How to spot a butthole? Well, number one, they say stuff and then don't do it. Biggest rule of people and relationships: always look at the actions, not necessarily the wordage. Anyone who says I love you has got to be able to follow it up with actions, because actions always speak louder than words. And no, that does not just mean buying you roses, but that also does not mean that if a guy buys you flowers, they've done something wrong. So don't go in all, what did you do, blah 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 blah, when a guy buys you flowers, because a guy buying you flowers is nice and is lovely and is awesome, but don't immediately think that they've done something wrong, because a lot of men will just buy flowers because they love you, and they'll buy flowers because it's cool, it's cute, and girls like flowers. But yes, some guys do buy flowers when they've done something wrong, so think about what's happened before, what's happened previously, and if something has, then maybe they have done something wrong and they're just buying flowers to say sorry. But do flowers really work, guys? Let me know down in the comments below, ladies. Do flowers actually work for you as an apology? Just want to know. Number two, they only show care and attention when they're waiting for something. So if they're waiting for you to do something, or waiting for you to give them something, or anything like that, they'll try and show you care, love, and attention, and just make out that you are the best person in the world and that you are everything to them and more. And then the minute they get it, they're just like, bye. Or the minute they can't get it, they're just like, you're the biggest horrible person in the world and you're worthless. Don't go listening to that anger and stress. They're only doing it because they're having a temper tantrum. Yeah, charming, well done. GG butthole. So yeah, that leads on to number three. When they don't get what they want, or when they have got what they want, they throw temper tantrums and they push you aside. So, when they have got what they want, they push you aside. When they don't get what they want, they throw a temper tantrum. Childish. By all means, childish, and you have every right to point that out. You have every right to say you're being childish or anything like that. Because if they turn around at you and say that what you're doing is childish, how's it right for them to do it? But then when you say it, they have a go at you for saying it. To them, it's not right at all. So keep it going, keep saying they're childish, because they are acting like children. They are being very and highly childish, so don't let that stand. Number four, I believe. Number four, they will always blame you for things, even though they clearly started it and they clearly have the problem with something. It's always your fault. It's always you that started it, when actually, because they didn't get something, they're having the temper tantrum. It's them that started it, not you. Look back at it, think, did I really start this? Is this really my fault? And if it is really your fault, work it out, apologise, and everything else. If you can see clearly that it's not your fault, even if you have to talk to your friends about it and see what they think, and if they agree that it's not your fault, or they agree that it is your fault, then it might be. But if they agree it's not your fault, it's not your fault. So don't feel like you have to apologise for anything. The only thing you might need to apologise for is your own outburst, but even then, you shouldn't have to, because your outburst is only in response to theirs. Your outburst is quite normal, quite natural, and very, very justified, and you are very within your right to do that outburst. But they didn't have to start it, they didn't have to push you to it. It's them that started it. It's their fault. They did it first. They set you off. So it's not your fault that this happened. And finally, number 5, how to spot a butthole. So, number 5, how to spot a butthole is, they will always try and say that you're doing something, or that they want you to do something when actually they didn't say anything. They didn't say anything to you, or you didn't say anything. So this comes under gaslighting. So basically, something will happen, they say you said something or did something or was going to do something when you know full well in your heart and memory that you didn't, but they'll convince you that you did. And that's not the way it should be. That's not the way it should go. Gaslighting is always bad. Gaslighting is never a thing to do, and it's never a thing to allow. So if you know in your heart of heart and your own mind that you didn't do something, stick by it, because going through gaslighting is never nice. It's never nice. Anyone in the comments, obviously don't necessarily go down saying it if you don't want to, but anyone in the comments who has gone through gaslighting will be able to tell you how bad it is. Anyone who's gone through it knows how bad gaslighting is, and to be honest with you, I have gone through gaslighting. Gaslighting, some people will say gaslighting is only performed by those who know what they're doing and are twisted enough to do it, but to be honest with you, gaslighting is more common, in my eyes, more common for those with mental health issues. Whether it's schizophrenia or whatever, it's more common because moments of schizophrenia, and do correct me if I'm wrong because I'm only going on what I've learned about it and what I've studied on it. Schizophrenia, the gaslighting comes from the moments in schizophrenia where you are not that person, or you have a memory or something that has happened in that moment, but you personally don't connect it to yourself, so you can't tell whether it's true or not, or what. So that moment you will believe it's true because you have the memory of it, and whether you can connect it to yourself or not remains to be seen. But it's that sort of thing. It's like, this happened, and then you say it happened, and it did happen to you, and it's true to you, whether you mix up your memories or not. That's where the gaslighting comes from, because they're then saying that memory is 100% true, and it's you that caused that memory, or you were involved in that memory. So yeah, they start saying that you did things when you didn't, or that you were saying things when you didn't, and you have no memory of it. If you're ever sat there like, what? No, I didn't, and you know for a fact that you weren't drunk, high, or having an episode of your own mental health, believe that, no, I didn't, because more often than not, you didn't. You didn't say anything, you didn't do anything, nothing happened. It's just them either remembering it wrong or trying to gaslight you, so don't let anyone gaslight you, because gaslighting is horrible. It is seriously horrible. It breaks you down big time. And give a load of comments below if you want a proper video on gaslighting, because I can actually do that for you guys later on in the week maybe. But no, let me know if you want to hear more about gaslighting and hear more about how it feels and everything else. But no, that's it from me today, guys, with 5 ways of spotting a butthole. And just basically remember, you are within your right to challenge. You are within your right to have a go at people if they're doing anything like this. Don't go hitting people. Don't go damaging anyone or anything like that. Just challenge and with voice rather than with your actual fists. Don't get yourselves into trouble over it. It's not worth it. But just don't take any crap about it, because it's not worth letting yourself be trodden under the carpet or anything like that. It's not worth being trodden under the carpet for. Alright, so that's it for me today, guys. I will see you Friday. Sorry about last week. I was just having a tough time. Memories this time of year is not great, as most of you guys know. Maybe from last year's diary, whether I did say it or not. But a bit more about that on Boxing Day. Hopefully, if I have a day on Boxing Day, though. But no, that's it for me today, guys. I'll see you Friday. See ya.
Got a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. gasoline. Welcome to another